Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Derail Valley with some more hauling and things in Derail Valley Simulator. We are in Harbor in Town at the station office. We're about to actually go to sleep because, well, nighttime, and I don't feel like hauling in the nighttime. Just gonna sleep for 5 hours. It'll probably be approaching, it'll probably still be a little bit dark. Well, it looks like sunrise. Alright, so now we got some jobs over here. We have a lot of them compared to last episode. We had like no jobs over there. So, we could take this. This is a fairly light load. It's only 3 cars. Taking it to food factory. So right there. So we're at Harbor. So we can go, we can exit, we can come through here, go along here, make a right, go through here, go through the goods factory, make a left right here, go through this loop thing, keep right, and then end up in food factory. Or we can go back the way we came. So go through here, through the steel mill. So I think the route going in will be easier, because we know the switches are already set properly. So we'll go ahead and take that. We'll take this route. So we can take these. So what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to see if there's any other jobs. How much is it paying? 4K. Not much. 205, that's shunting. 20,000, that's 21,000, that's shunting. Shunting, freight haul. 165 tons, that's hazmat. See, these just empty containers. Nothing big. 14K, 330 tons, but it requires a long one. Don't have a long one. Oh, here, 174 tons. This will actually go to the steel mill. It's not that heavy. It's definitely lighter than the steel, so we should be able to get it up that mountain. Hopefully. 51. Let's see. This is 4K. This is 6K. We're getting more for this. It's closer, so we have 8 minutes time bonus and 48 on this. We're not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. I don't feel like trying to wrestle it up the hill again. So here we go. Now that's machine factory in town. A logistical haul. We don't have. Actually, these are empty. These are empty cars. If we get concurrent jobs, we can take both of these. They're both freight. That's logistical haul though. Let's look for. We can deliver the actual thing, which we get a lot more, but we need hazmat or cryo oxygen. Let's do. We have another empty freight haul. Deliver scrap metal. I don't think we have empty cars. I think the one I have is like our only empty car. $17K. I don't know. We could get logistical haul, but the issue is we have no fees. Logistical haul is 20 grand. And then we'd need concurrent jobs, which was 10 grand. We only have 19 grand. So we at least need $40,000 before we can do that. So we can either buy logistical haul. This is 5K. This one's 4K. we're getting more money for this, but we need logistical haul. So we're not going to do that one. This one, it's 51 tons. It's not that heavy, but it doesn't pay that much. Hell, we can even do, if we get hazmat in long one, we can do shunting. I don't know. Which one's shunting that doesn't require any licenses besides, obviously, shunting license? This one. Steel mill. From the steel mill, and it's here, so we know it's here. We don't have to worry about it. Unload and store a train with steel rails. We can do this one. How much is shunting? Shunting's only 1K. We have 19 grand, so we're gonna buy shunting. There we go. So it doesn't play with our copay. It doesn't delay, or it doesn't do anything with our time bonus. And so yeah, it's a very good license to have. So now we have it. So we can now do this job. It's 10 grand, unlike this one. It pays more, it's heavier, but we don't have to move it, because it should be in the town. So SU10. Look for SU10. So it's gonna be steel. So it's just gonna be flatbeds of steel. I don't think it's over here, because this is all... It's gonna be probably over here. Past the train stations, on the side of the wall. Here. So we have to unload, so it's gonna be loaded. Gonna be loaded. Nope. Not here. So they're not at either of these areas. We're gonna head back toward the train station, but there's nothing here. So it's a train station. So it's probably at C or D. So it's probably at the harbor side. Locos actually. Oh wait, is it these? How much want to bet it's these ones that we just hauled in? It is! Our train's right here. Just hook these back up. That's amazing. We literally just... This, if you don't remember, in the last video, this was the train that we hauled in. The crane's right here, so we just had to put it on this line. So we just have to haul it. So we just have to pull it forward. Just pull, yeah, pull it forward. Come through here. Just right here, we'd switch to this track. And I think, and it makes sense because we have to unload them. So we'd have to be on here. And if we have to come through here, it's fine. We can just nudge those cars out the way. I'm pretty sure there's room down here that they can move. Yeah. Okay, well. Do we just want to go ahead and... Let's go ahead and bring them over there just in case, because if we do have to move them. What's our time bonus? 72 minutes. Oh yeah, we don't even have to work. We really don't have to. We really don't have to. Okay, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and accept the job. We're already hooked up. We know exactly where it's at. Let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't require concurrent, which it shouldn't, since it's the only job we're doing. Yep. So unload at D7L. So let's see. Perfect. It's gonna be this empty track right here. Start the engine. Yeah, we have to wait for air pressure to build up. Set our lights. Turn our light on. Release the handbrake. Still gotta wait for pressure to build up. And the brake pipe. There we go. Handbrake is released. Don't know why you're blinking, so it's just released handbrake. Oh, the handbrake brakes on the little car. Yep. Okay, make sure it's on forward. Brakes are released. Traction motors are released. Then what we're gonna do is when we get under the crane, I want to get a thumbnail, because yes. So I think today we're just going to do some shunting. I don't think we're going to do nothing else, I think we're just going to do shunting. Yeah, and if you haven't watched the last video, I recommend checking it out. It's an hour long, so I get it if you didn't. But yeah. So in that video, I'll go ahead and explain it again in this video. So with the new DE2 and this, I think it's the same thing with the DE6. You cannot overheat these traction motors. If these traction motors are at 120 for at least, or probably even above 120 for like 3 or 2 seconds, the traction motor, either the breaker will just turn off, or they'll explode, and then you'll be screwed. You'll just have to delete the locomotive and get a new one, because you more than likely won't be able to drive, because if you blow the traction motors, you just turn the breaker back on. Even if you turn the breaker back on and you're still not moving, and you see sparks down there, you definitely blew them up. So you have to just delete the train and get a new one. I think they might still drive even if they're blown up. I don't know. Use train brakes to stop us as well. So you get air moving through the pipes. I just released air. We're gonna keep the independent on just so it doesn't roll away. Which I don't think I've ever had. I never had an issue with them rolling away. But just to be safe. So, put in reverse, release the independent, power up. Now you gotta be careful when going in reverse. It's the same thing in overhauled. The radiator's in the front, but when you're going in reverse, all your momentum's going in backwards. So it kind of does something weird with the radiator. So it struggles to cool down the engine. I don't know if it has an effect on the traction motors too. Because the traction motor gate it's switched right here in overhauled, in Derail Valley overhauled. That was just the engine temps. But now it's the traction motors, because we have traction motors. Which whenever we get something like the steam engine, or both steam engines, or the DH4 and the DM3, those are they're mechanical and hydraulics. They don't have traction motors. They actually run off the engine. They get their power and stuff from the engine. Like this one, the engine's just a generator, pretty much. It's not actually connected to the bogies. So when you throttle up, it throttles up the electric motors and the traction motors, because they're just electric motors. But it also throttles up the engine to provide for the generators. So pretty much, it's just a generator, theoretically, pretty much. And you have to have the engine running for it to produce at least some power, so you can at least get it going. I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to be, but whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and stop it right here. I don't know if you have to uncouple or not. Let me look at the order. So we got a couple, unload. So we have to. So we put them in different spots. So we just keep them connected and unload them. So we gotta go to the thingamabobby, wherever it's at. Control. Not too sure where it's at. Okay, it's over here. Where is it? How do you operate the crane? I don't remember. Well, I know how to operate it, I just don't know where the control is for it. we're on 7L, unload. So couple at D4I, decouple at D7L, or not uncouple, but you get what I mean. Where is the unloady and loady thingy? Or did they change that? Did they do a thing? Did they do thing that I don't know about, or I can't go inside. I don't know. I'm actually very confused. Here's the crane, or here's like these road cranes, but I don't know where. How do I do this? I don't know how to use lay cranes, because, well, lay cranes don't have a button or anything. I've never seen it. I found it! Okay. I want to unload. Try and fully unload it, alright. So, with that out the way, it took forever. So now I gotta uncouple these at D2S we have CF225, so these first three cars will uncouple at, so we're going to want to do the back cars first. So we want to go to G1S. If I pull up station map, we're currently at D. Right, D. We have to go to G for the first one. So we have to go straight. We have to go straight out. We're actually reverse them in. So let's do that. So release the brakes. I thought my eyes saw something different. I thought we were uncoupled for a second. I was like, huh? Drinking some water. I'm thirsty. Now, please, for the love of everything, be slow. When you're in the yard, go slow. Because there's really, let's like, see here. When you get somewhere like Harbor in town, there's no speed limits when it comes to when it comes to the harbor. There's no speed limit sign. Over there, I think there might be a speed limit sign, but mostly in this genuine area, there's really no speed limits. Scratch that. There's one right there. What was it, like 30, 60? Okay. I think that's for this track though. So I mean, that's a sharp turn to go 60 on. Like wood. Okay, so please tell me I'm not going on my track. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start braking. Yeah, we're getting past it. Uh-oh. Not quite, but that's we're not even past. I don't think this is the right, yeah, okay, no. We'll go ahead and just check go ahead and get the first switches set. So we gotta go on G1S. So let's see, G30, G1S, right here. So we're gonna have to, those cars are gonna get pushed out the way. But, so stay left, and flip you. Verify this is G1S. Where this is? G1S. G1S. Okay. I need to pull forward just a little bit more. It's struggling to put the brakes on fully released. Alright, there we go. And we'll just, so I don't have the pumps here, I'll just walk up to it and flip it. Pop it in reverse, shut the cab door, pop her in reverse. to go slow, especially when we're about to bump into the cars, because we don't want to break our loco. So whenever we start to see those other cars, we'll probably start slowing down to like 10 or 5, so that we can push them out the way. We're probably gonna have to release the handbrakes on them, unless we can push them. We'll probably have to turn the handbrakes off. So actually, while we're rolling, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is make sure that, let's see, so this one is like this. This one is like this, so. Start slowing down. So we're about to have to bump them out the way. We're only putting 2 cars on here. We're just putting these last 2. So we shouldn't have to move these cars that far back. So we just have to do that. The loco's gonna stop. And it's just CF 443 and 469. So we'll go ahead and uncouple these. Close the angle cocks. Release the cylinders. We'll go ahead and cut over here. Apply the handbrake. Take these last 3 to D2S. So we just have to come back out here and then flip the switch again. And, okay, we'll just check them out. I'm pretty sure we'll be set to the right. Make sure we just put them back where we picked them up at. No. They were parking out of the crane, actually. Oh, no. So just D2S. Nintendo DS. Or the 2DS. Flippity floppity, so I don't think we're parking under the crane. So 2. So we're looking for D2S right here. So flippity floppity. Switches are set. Run back over here to the locomotive. Shut the door. Right. Set the independent. I'm used to setting. That's just what I'm used to, because back in Overhauled, for some reason, whenever I apply train brake, it doesn't apply the locomotive brakes. It would only apply like the main, just like all the cars. Now in Overhaul, or now in the Sim, it actually does the entire. I'm just used to having to apply independent because it doesn't like to apply the train brake. Again, try to keep it around 20 when you're at least in reverse. I don't know, it might be better in probably forward. You can go a little bit faster, but when you're backing into something like this, at least at Harbor Town, when you're backing into this spot, go with like 20, 25. I find it's just safer, because I'd rather actually be able to won't have to pay for many fees. I'd rather that than having to pay like more. Obviously, when we get more licenses, our copay is going to go up, so we have to pay more when it comes to insurance. But probably will eventually we'll probably lose our insurance, to be honest. Someone's texting me. I'm gonna finish this and I'll go do that. Let me text them back, actually. faster than that one. About 14. Probably 14 and a half, I think. Yeah. We might have to bump into that tank. That's that lonely tanker. We're gonna have to probably nudge it. Possibly. I think at least get the back. Let's at least get the end. Okay, we'll just break in here. It's gonna apply. There we go. I think there's a good grab out here. We're gonna go ahead and close the angle cocks. And disconnect them. Disconnect. Okay, I'll just go for that. I'm not worried about it. Shut the engine off. Shut the electrics off. Run to the job duty thingy. Station office. And turn it on. What did I do wrong? Okay. Move cars from HBD 7L to HBD 2S. See warnings below. Derailed. Use survey your cars. Huh? From oh. I forgot to set the handbrake. I think that's why. They're not derailed. I need to set the handbrake. That's probably why it didn't work. Okay. I know I applied the handbrake to the other one. Still have 17 minutes left to do it. Now it's done. So we're getting 10K. Don't mind if I do. I now have 33 grand. So real quick, I think, let's see, this is a 27-minute long video. We'll say that's a good job. We'll just kind of keep it here for now. A little shorter video today, but, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, also subscribe. We'll have more of these Derail Valleys coming soon. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!